Before any ceiling fan comes down, safety comes first. Before Michael starts working, the electrical supply must be isolated. The relevant switches are turned off and the circuit is switched off at the DB board. Never assume that simply turning a wall switch off makes an electrical installation safe to work on. Once the power has been isolated, the electrical supply should be checked before any wiring or connections are touched. Only then can work on the existing ceiling fan begin. Today, Michael is replacing this older 4-blade ceiling fan. It's been in service for some time, but it's now making way for something considerably smaller, cleaner, and more modern. Michael begins dismantling the old fan carefully, working through the existing components and connections before removing the fan from its mounting. And replacing a ceiling fan isn't simply a matter of taking one fan down and putting another one in its place. Once the old fan is removed, the existing mounting point, electrical connections, and ceiling installation can be properly inspected. A ceiling fan is a moving appliance, so a secure mounting point is extremely important.
Now it's time for the replacement, the Petit 3 Black. At 36 inches or approximately 91 centimeters, this is a compact ceiling fan designed specifically for smaller rooms where a large fan can simply overwhelm the space. But compact doesn't mean underpowered. At the heart of the Petit 3 is an energy-efficient DC motor. Unlike the older fan we've just removed, the DC motor provides 6 selectable speed settings, giving much finer control over the airflow while operating quietly and efficiently. Michael starts the new installation at the ceiling, preparing and securing the mounting system before the fan itself is assembled. This is one of the most important parts of the job. The mounting needs to support not only the weight of the fan, but also With the main components now installed, Michael moves into the final stages of the Petit 3 installation. Before the fan is operated, every part of the assembly needs to be checked. The blade fixings are checked to make sure all 3 blades are properly secured. The motor housing and canopy are checked, and the installation is inspected to make sure everything is sitting correctly. This is important because even a small problem with assembly or mounting can affect how a ceiling fan performs once it starts turning. It's also worth looking at just how much the ceiling has changed. The old 4-blade fan was considerably more traditional in appearance. The Petit 3 is completely different. 3 clean black blades, a compact motor housing, and an integrated LED light give it a much more modern appearance without dominating the room. And there's more happening inside this fan than you can see from the outside. The DC motor gives the Petit 3 6 speed settings, allowing the airflow to be adjusted far more precisely.
With the electrical supply restored, it's time for the first test. And there it goes. The Petit 3 Black is up and running. This is where all the work we've just seen comes together. The old, worn 4-blade ceiling fan is gone, and in its place is a compact, modern 3-blade DC ceiling fan. During testing, Michael checks the operation of the fan, making sure it's running correctly and responding as it should. The fan can be taken through its different speed settings, from gentle air movement at the lower speeds to much stronger airflow when more cooling is required.